All right, folks, game is underway here between Boulder Rough Riders and the Littleton Hawks. Pretty sure Littleton is #1 seed in our division right now. And they have the puck and the pressure. Pretty sure Littleton is #1 seed in our division right now. Okay, sounds like we're going here and the volume or audio is good, so I'm just going to keep chatting away at you here. Thank you to Todd for getting it all set up again, being the cameraman. Face off in Boulder's defensive zone. We have Henry Brock at goal right now. Brendan Sales coming off a pulled groin injury. Not fun, especially for a goalie that has to do splits all the time. So he's sitting out this game, although he's standing over there on the bench, getting right in the action there. Out on the ice right now, I see Asher, Xavier, Logan, Evan, and 23 Elliott. Elliott back in action today. It's good to see him on the ice in a game. He's been back to practice after an injury, and now he's back in action on the ice. Evan pops it out of the zone up to Asher. Hawks take it back at the red line. Elliott trying to pop it back across. Littleton has it. And nice defense there by Boulder. Asher able to push the puck out of the zone before crashing into a Hawks player. And the Hawks dump it down behind the net so they can do a line change. Elliott has it. Trying to clear the zone. Henry Ninus scoops it up. He's going to take it across. Hawks try to shoot it from Ninus' stick. Doesn't get there. Logan behind the net now, along with Henry Ninus and Elliott. Elliott trying to get it up along the boards. Popped up high. Going to call the whistle there for a face-off. Ninus in the middle. He's got probably Luke across. I can't quite see the number there. He's got Lincoln in there, Connor. Nice. Boulder kicks it out. Skating up for it there was Henry Ing. That goes behind our net now. Logan and Henry Ninus on that. Henry Ing trying to clear it up and out. Gets pushed back behind the net. Oh, shoving Henry down into the goal there. It's not cool. This Hawks getting pretty aggressive right off the bat. There's Lincoln skating down for it. Icing called. They're going to bring it all the way back in front of Boulder's net. Linus and Connor are in, along with Lincoln and Ing. Have to start using last names here because all three Henrys are currently on the ice. Henry Brock at goal, Henry Ing number 9, Henry Ninus in the middle with the face-off there. Logan, Connor, and Lincoln, I think, still in. Ref's just hanging out. Making the Hawks switch out their center here. The ref doesn't like something. They switch out the center. Hawks knocked out of the zone. Tripping is going to be called. Took Ninus down to the ice. Skated a good ways down on his knees. Had a lot of momentum going into that tripping there. Drew the penalty, and away we go. Back in comes Lucas, Soren, Cooper, D-Rock, and Avery. Boulder with a 2-minute power play here. 13:24 left in the first. No score in the game. A lot of stick banging going on before the puck drops. Let's see if Boulder can use this extra player. Hawks clear the zone with it. They're going to dump it around deep. And get there first on the other side. Cooper now trying to go for it. Avery comes in and scoops it up. What? Interference on Cooper. No, that's not right, ref. Well, we're back to even Stevens here with 4 players for each team, and Boulder will actually have a disadvantage for about 15 seconds once the Hawks penalty is over. Lincoln was going to hop out. He had to go back over, so there weren't too many men on the ice as the puck dropped there. Let's see, Lucas, D-Rock, Soren. 4-on-4 action here. Thought Boulder was going to have an opportunity with the power play. And we're back out 5-on-4. Littleton managed to pop in a goal. Number 24 for Littleton Hawks scoring that goal with the 4-on-4 play, and now Boulder gets. Are they keeping him in? Maybe they don't get out on the goal. Oh yeah, they do. I don't know why Cooper's still sitting in the box, but we do have 5 on. Oh, they took Asher off. I'm not sure why it's still 4-on-4. I thought if the Hawks scored, it'd go back out, but there must be some weird rule I don't know about. That's an offsides call. These Hawks are quick. The refs have to keep really close watch on the offsides, pulling it outside of the defensive zone of Boulder for the faceoff. Looks like Evans in the middle. He's got Luke up top with him with Elliott and Xavier on defense. And Xavier, nice. Gets to Brock. He gloves it. Goalie saving that one. Let's see, there's 12:21 left in the first. 57 seconds left on the Hawks penalty and 1:15 on Boulders. A lot of whistles blown, so the time hasn't gone by too quickly so far in this game, although the action has been fast. Elliott trying to push it forward, and it does get out of the zone. Nice. Now Xavier on his toes, Evan in the middle, trying to knock the Hawks off the puck. They come back around with it. Hard shot off the gloves and pads of Henry Brock, and he pushes another one off to the side. In the corner with it is Evan and Elliott. Finally, our big defender back in the game. Hawks looked like they were going for the wraparound. They missed a pass there, giving Evan a chance to skate it out of the zone, dump it deep for a line change. Boulder hops a bunch of black suited players back on the ice. I only see 3. Oh, that's because one of our players was down there keeping the pressure on. That was Connor. Now the Hawks changing out a few of their players. There's Logan. He works it down the boards there, all the way. It does get to the goalie, who has to put a glove over it. Only 7 seconds left of 5-on-4 Hawks advantage. Hawks penalty is expired. Boulder almost done. Cooper will get out of the box. Oh, come on. Get back there, Boulder. You got back doors all over the place. Another quick speed in and goal by the Hawks. They go up 2-0. Coach Roger not happy about that one. Has a few things to say to Connor. Not sure what Connor could have done differently there. Connor not happy. Coach not happy. You know, I don't think it's good to get them frustrated like that by screaming at them on the bench. Oh my gosh, Coach Roger just hucked his whole, oh man. He threw his whole marker board on the ground. Oh, he's screaming at him. Good grief. How's that going to make him play any better? I don't know. If you hear this, Coach, just take it down a notch. It doesn't help when you're playing a team like the Hawks to get frustration worked up like that, because the Hawks are number one, and they are very good. And we're holding our own with them, really. I mean, it was a blowout last time as far as I remember, and it's only 2-0 right now. We're still in the first, but Boulder's been playing a hard, tough game. And out there is D-Rock, Avery, Soren, Lucas, and Cooper. You gotta watch the little cherry pickers, guys. They skate fast. Back door, yes. Henry Brock on that. He saw it go across. He gloves it up and gets ready to pass it off to the ref. We're going to have a face-off here and a line change as well. Asher in, Luke, Elliott, Evan, and Xavier. Oh, cross pass. Boulder in the way of that shot attempt there for the Hawks. They need to keep on it. They're just going to shoot however which way they can. Boulder struggling to clear the zone right now. Xavier on the puck. Good pressure there by Xavier Newcamp. Shot from the corner goes wide, around behind the net. Hops along the boards, picked up by Asher. And Elliott, cross pass, no one there, didn't quite clear the zone. Just wanted to get the pressure off, don't blame him. Ooh, big shot, blocked by Asher's legs. Good work there on D by Asher. Now Luke Franklin skating it forward. Had two Hawks jam up on him. Puck goes the other way, behind the net. Elliott's got it. Pressure by the Hawks. And Asher's got to get that. Gets across. Another cross pass attempt, centering pass by the Hawks. Couldn't capitalize on that one. Asher fighting for it now, along with Elliott, who pokes it out from between the legs, and he's able to pop it out of the zone. And Boulder with a quick line change. They have to be quick in this game. The Hawks just sped it right back down the ice. There's Asher. Logan. Saw the 7. Logan behind the net. Oh, yes. Henry Knight scooping that out after Henry had a pad save. Puck was kind of stalled out in front. No Hawks there to take a shot, thank goodness. There's little heart attack moments as a goalie because you know you can't get to it because it's too far out, and it was kind of stalled. You didn't want anyone else to get there. All right, Henry Ing. Oh, Brock covering. Finally, the whistle blows. Puck knocked loose after the whistle. Boulder changing out lines again. Putting out Avery, D-Rock, and Soren. Lucas and Cooper. Score still held to 2-0 Hawks with 8 minutes, just under 8 left in the first period. All right, Boulder has it. D-Rock provided a block there for Avery to skate it up and forward. Puck crosses the line. It's across. It's jammed up right at the blue line, but it looks like it's kept in. So I don't see Soren trying to escape over the line. Well, they're trying to push it there. D-Rock. It's hard to see down here who's in action. All I see is a bunch of gated fencing and net in front of that. So there's Lucas and D-Rock working together. Cooper, nice talking out there, bud. He gets it up to Avery. Avery pops it out of the zone. And Hawks are going to dump it deep. Change out 1 or 2 or 3 of their players here. While Boulder takes it back around. D-Rock up to Soren. And, Hawks are, man. They keep doing that backdoor pass. That's their play. They did it again. And wide open net, easy shot. Didn't even have to hit it hard. Hawks go up 3-0 in the first with under 7 minutes left. I'm going to ask D-Rock what Connor did earlier in the game that got coached so mad. Yikes. All right, there's Asher. Luke Franklin has it. He backhands it, almost clears the zone with that one. Oh, another big hard shot from the corner. Xavier in there. On D, there's Luke with it again. Evans in there. We're looking for that back door again. We've got to not allow that. And in it goes again. Boulder needs to step it up on D a little bit here. As much as possible, anyway. 4-0 Hawks. They love that backdoor pass. That one wasn't, though. That one made it in just square in front, unfortunately. And Henry's a great goalie, so I'm not faulting him for all this. It's just tough when the Hawks are a step above, you know? I feel like some of the teams we've played, oh good, they're calling Middleton. They hit Lincoln in the back and pushed him up on the boards. Lincoln kept his cool and kept going. That was a roughing call on the Hawks. So now Boulder is going to have a 5-on-4 advantage in the power play for 2 minutes here. Still just under 6 minutes left in the first period. A lot of whistles blown, so it just kind of stalls the game, it feels like. I feel like we should be in the third. But no, we are in the first, and we have a 2-minute advantage here, hopefully. Lincoln, Connor, Henry Ing, Logan in there. Man, that guy is fast. Net gets bumped off. They're going to blow a whistle for that. It was not in the net, thank goodness. Henry Brock putting the net back on goal there. Make sure it's all set. So 5-on-4 for Boulder. Oh no! Who went in? Who got in? Yeah, but they got Logan. Logan? Oh, I didn't even see that. Yeah, he did stop a goal, but now we're sitting for 2 minutes. Same issue we had for the earlier penalties situation here. Now the Hawks will get out early. We're 4-on-4. And we're going to be at the disadvantage for only about 20 seconds, but still. it was enough last time for them to get a goal. So there's Cooper behind the net going for the puck, and Henry Ing making a quick little move, turn around. Puck gets passed back into the corner. Gee whiz, looking for that cross the crease pass and slam in. That's, I'm telling you, that's what they like to do. These Hawks have a system. Oh, yeah. Nice, Henry. Henry able to use his stick on that one to carry the puck across in front of him and push it over to the side.
Just on the ice for 15 minutes.
40 seconds left on the Hawks penalty and just under a minute left on ours.
Is he going yeah.
All right, there's Soren. Walked it forward. Lucas in there, and Evan and Avery. Oh, darn. D-Rock gets short-shifted because of the penalty. Oh, well. Avery took it in. Now Soren. Oh, shoot. Back to where Avery was, but he was too quick going the other way to try and help out. Elliott catches that long pass by the Hawks. Avery coming in like a little snipe there. Good job, number 7. Got back to Soren behind the net. 2 Hawks there. They are full on now. We have 2 seconds left. And Logan's out of the box, but D-Rock is coming on. Take his position with this line. Oh, clear him out from in front of the net, guys. Just got to shove him out of there. All right. Elliott has it now. He's got to try and get the pressure off. He gets it to D-Rock. Yes, passes it out of the zone. Hawks are there to get it, but now D-Rock putting on some pressure, and Xavier and Elliott on D. D-Rock, Evans, and Asher out there on the front line. Derek taking it, crossing it to Evan. Fumbles up and past a couple of Hawks players. Boulder able to get it into their offensive zone. Behind the net with it is Littleton. D-Rock puts on some pressure. Now Asher keeping it in. There's Boulder. The stick of, is that Logan? Or, yeah, Logan. Oh, darn it. Top shelf goal for the Hawks. That was pretty. Wasn't quite seeing who was in the way of that one, but not enough were in the way. Hawks managed to pull out another goal, making it a 5-0 lead in the first. 2:34 left in the first period. That's why I said say a prayer, folks, on the Facebook page when I posted the link. Like, we knew it was going to be bloody, but let's just hope Boulder gets on the board here. Asher's in the mix. Logan, Lincoln, Luke, and Evan. A little 2-on-2 hang up on the corner there. Trying to get the puck. Middleton keeps it, man, all the way to the pad of Henry Brock. Manages to pass it back out. Another long, hard hit from the defense of the Hawks. It goes wide. Now it's chipped out of the zone, back into neutral territory. Hawks are going to skate it back over. They make the moves. Those backhanded pass. Thank goodness Brock was on that one. Nice pad save there by Henry Brock. And Boulder gets it back out of the zone. Middleton scoops it up in the neutral. Oh, that was offsides. Thank you. We could see it. Didn't know if the refs were going to see that at first. Whistle does blow for the offsides, though. Littleton over the line way before the puck. All right, Ninus is in the middle now. He's got Henry Ing, Connor in, and Lucas, and we got Super Coop out there. Nice, Cooper keeping it in. Hard shot. Oh, almost with the rebound was Henry Ing there. Just got past him. Cooper throwing it around the boards. Littleton there to stop it. Now Logan fighting for it. Cooper taking it back the other way. Pops it up to Connor along the boards. And out of the zone. Henry Ing putting on the pressure. Skate, buddy, skate. Yes, Henry getting it clear so that looks like Lucas in there now to grab it. Now the goalie gloves it down and the whistle's blown. Action stopped here for a second. Boulder going to switch out some legs, as are the Hawks. 55 seconds left in the first. Have we not finished this period yet? 5-0 lead Littleton. Get camera in me when I'm here. Littleton has this whole setup with replay action and all sorts of stuff. 2 big cameras, a remote control. Me, I have a Todd. Pulled out of the zone by Littleton. Xavier hits it back to Elliott. Elliott up to Henry Ninus. Oh, a little twist and dance there between Ninus and a Hawk. Elliott, he looks for the open pass over to Connor across the way. And it gets poked back down to Xavier, who hits it back into our zone. No icing. 18 seconds left before we get a little break here. Oh, Boulder trying to get it into the center. Goalie's all over the place there, laying down. Whistle blew before the puck was stopped, but that ref couldn't see. Oh, and the net was knocked off, so that's all right. They're pulling Henry out for the last 10 seconds of the period. Hopefully the Hawks don't just charge down there and pop it in. A little risky move here, but we're putting 6 men on trying to get on the board in the last 10 seconds. D-Rock pushing it out and over, and it's behind the net. 1 second left. Whistle blows. Puck wobbles just to the right of the open net. Thank goodness we were saved by the whistle and the little bit misdirection of that shot. 5-0. Going into the second? Really? They put third up there now. That's fine with me. Let's just end this. They're playing great, but Foothills, the icebox. Yeah. That's a cold one. Todd used to play there a lot. It was cold. Like really metal benches. And it's just Talking about the ice ranch here. I haven't really been here before. This is home of the Littleton Hawks, so they're on their home ice. Showing their stuff, let me tell you. I feel like Boulder has a growing team this year, and a lot of the teams we've played are like high, heavy second-year teams. They all just seem to be bigger and faster, and I don't know. I think maybe some of these places don't have enough kids to have a AAA team, so a lot of AAA level players are on AA teams, and that's not to our advantage either. Yeah, that's true. Todd was saying Littleton has a huge pool of kids, and then only the best of the best get on every team. Well, alrighty, here we go, Boulder. In the second. See if we can get some more pressure down on our offensive end. All right. Boulder has it in their zone off the get-go. It's knocked back out. Oh, shoot. Intercepted pass there. And, Littleton was going to do a sneaky move across the front, but they couldn't get the backhand in. So it crosses the crease. So that was a close one. Lincoln in there along with D-Rock, probably Soren and Avery. That seems to be the lineup that sticks together there. I see Logan on D. So Logan and Lincoln. The L's. Oh. Come on, skate up for it, Derek. Come on. Boulder switches out their line. And I think that's an offsides call, yeah. I saw number 11 of the Hawks go down, but there was no one around him. So he just did that himself. Like, please don't put us in the box again. We don't need any type of disadvantage against these Hawks. Okay, Asher in. Evan. And Luke. Luke, Logan, and Lincoln are L's in this team. We got 3 Henrys. And Lucas. Lucas is in there as another L. Lucas and Super Coop on D right now. Boulder, nice face-off opportunity in front of the net, but Littleton skates out with it. Boy, they're fast. Boulder keeping up with them, though. Shot across. Henry Brock keeps it going. Over to his right. Can't quite see what's happening in the corner. I see Littleton has the stick on it. They're going to try and shoot it. Oh, saw Super Coop's head snap back, but he's all right. Puck shot out wide to the defense. We're going to put it back around behind the net. Try and cross it in. And back to the D. Boulder doing a great job on D right now. Littleton having to keep the puck out wide. Boulder trying to poke it out of the zone. Luke there with some great defense. All right. Super Coop let a Hawk scooch himself up against the boards. Nice deflect move there, Cooper. And down the ice we go. Asher chasing after it, and Luke. Oh, getting there now is Cooper, popping it back out. It's in the middle, right at the red line on the far side. Henry Ninus in the mix now. Getting it out. Oh, should have passed it to Asher there. But he was going to use Asher as a block, I think, and go around and try and pass it in. Ah! That one kid has that shot. Upper shelf, top shelf corner. Over Henry. They just lift it up and over. I think he practices that, don't you? That's happened like 3 or 4 times now. Over the shoulder and up in the corner. Top corner, opposite of where Henry is. Taking advantage of that stick arm that's hard to lift with the blocker. 6-0 Hawks. Connor now over to Henry Ninus. He has Henry Ing there. Henry gets pushed back, Ninus, and then Hawks just skating it down. Elliott got a stick around that player and managed to prevent the... Oh, no, come on, Avery, skate fast. Elliott managed to prevent that shot. Puck went all the way down. Avery was skating after it when he came off the bench. It's probably Boulder's closest chance so far to getting the puck for like a one-on-one opportunity. So, 5 coaches on the Littleton bench. That's quite something. 6 if you count that guy that's walking in there right now. Unless is that one of their players maybe that's just suited up. He's wearing a helmet. We have Josh out of his sling now. He's going to start skating soon, but no playing or hitting and not using his stick either for a little while. Sure miss seeing him on the ice. There's Elliott. And now D-Rock trying to stop this Littleton kid from scoring. Up off of Henry Brock's pads there. And popped up and out of play. Hawks are sitting down. I'm not sure why they have someone in the box. I didn't see that what happened. Minute 45. Boulder has a 5-on-4 right now, power play. But unfortunately, we're in front of our own goal. We got to work it back down, boys. See what you can do with it. We got Lincoln, D-Rock, Soren, Avery, and Lucas trying to make a move here. D-Rock with the puck, looks across, passes it over. Oh, gets it up to Soren. Oh, all the way across to Avery. Avery back to Lincoln. It's just past him. We have to Move quick because the Hawks are coming in.
I was thinking about all this.
5 on 4 for another minute 14. Come on, Boulder, work it back down. Avery with the puck now. Looking to hit up Soren, gets hung up somehow, I can't see. Oh, gets popped out to Lincoln. Lincoln trying to just push it in there. Avery and D-Rock sitting down. In came Luke and Evan. Come on, guys. Just let him skate it all the way down there. All right, now Lincoln pushes it back because he had too much pressure on there from Littleton. Evan scoops it up all the way out the zone, trying to hit up Soren. Soren with a chance. He gets tripped down. Where's the interference or tripping on that one? Our only chance with the puck there. Oh, puck gets across behind Henry. He does a little spin in the net. Fortunately, the Hawk's not there to finish that one off. Now Asher in there and Luke. Now Luke skating, putting on that pressure. Keeping it on him. Oh, yes. Cooper. Cooper had it right in the middle. Got tripped up, and we have a cherry picker situation. 1-on-1 now. It did not go in, surprisingly. Hawks have to push it out to their defense. Shot up high. Easily seen and gloved by Henry Brock. 10:44 left in the second. Full 5-on-5 action. 6-0 the score. Littleton's favor, that is. Not the team you want to play going into a tournament weekend next weekend in Boston. Need to boost the morale a little bit here. Let's see. That was Henry Aim getting it out of the zone. Littleton comes back with it. It's behind the net. Lucas over to Connor. Connor pops it out of the zone up to Lincoln. Lincoln trying to grab that. It's tangled up with a Hawks player. Cooper now over to Lucas. Lucas, I can't see right now. Let's see. Littleton good at those fast passes. Connor, had a chance. Henry Ing with a shot. Oh, darn. A biffed pass by Littleton. Boulder's chance there to push one in, but not able to do that yet. We're still keeping our fingers crossed. Another whip shot attempt by Littleton. Like they swing and they don't even touch the puck. That would be like me trying golf. Swing and a miss. All right, Cooper behind the net. And it's out to the defense. They take a shot. Oh! Had that kid right there. Another cross pass. They are not connecting with the net, thank goodness. Come on, Boulder. They're letting these defenders shoot from the corners. I don't like that. Those rebounds just go wherever. Nice deflected D on that shot attempt. Come on, take the pressure off for your goalie, guys. Littleton with it again. Connor now backhands it out of the zone. Thank you. Boulder with a chance to change it up a little bit. Cooper having to stay in, though, because Littleton's right there with the charge. Shot. Brock eats it. Whistle blow. We're going to go do a face-off. Cooper's like, I'm still in, boys. Oh, no, he might take a seat now. Elliott coming in for him. He was working hard. He deserves to take a little break here. That was a tough little run there for that line. 8:43 left with a 6-0 Hawks lead. Puck shoots across the ice. Hawks trying to push it back in the corner. Boulder trying to kick it out of the zone. Just all this back and forth that we've been seeing. Soren with the pressure. Avery, oh yeah. Avery, elbow up. I thought he was going to take out that Hawks. That would have been sweet. Oh, Avery, pushed down as he slips to the boards. Xavier puck too hard to stop at the corner. Hawks wanting to do like a little belly shot from the ground. Brock put the stop on that. That got knocked off again. Ref is resetting that. We'll take the face off in the far corner there in front of Boulder's goal. Boulder in black, in case you haven't figured that out yet. And they're trying to shoot to the left side as you're watching, in this period anyway. Which means we need to clear this zone, boys. Elliott getting in there. First game back for him in quite some time. Since around Thanksgiving, I think. Had a little suspension issue, but then got injured and was out for a couple weeks. Get in front, guys. We were trying. Soren and D-Rock in. Come on, Derek. Nice. That was Elliott knocking it back toward the blue line. Hawks definitely don't have their first line in here because we're not swinging to the net as much as they were, but that's good for us, but we just have to clear the zone, man. That's our trick right now. Derek, yes, deflected that pass. Finally, they have to clear out. Soren almost getting that back right at our blue line. He's going to take a seat. In comes Asher. Ooh, shot off of the chest of Henry Brock. Back out in the corner, Xavier there. And it looks like, well, here's Asher with it. That was Luke, too. Luke and Asher and Xavier and Henry. No, that was Avery. He's sitting down now. Evan's coming in. Those two switching out at center position here. Asher up to Evan. Hawks have it now. Pop it up high, back behind their net. They go for a line change. Elliott. So I really won't get back to shooting it off to the side. Asher there. And Evan keeps getting knocked back in the corner by the Hawks. Oh, we just can't clear the zone. Elliott now with it again behind the net. Two Hawks on him. Net getting pushed around a little bit again. Oh, come on. No. Don't let him shoot. They're just shooting right down the straightaway there. Alrighty. Asher finally clearing the zone. Thank you, bud. Now Luke. Offsides on the Hawks. Finally, Henry can take a breath. He's doubled over, I think, trying to get some air. He has had to be on his tippy toes this whole time. 5:26 left in the second. 6-0. Isn't that what we ended the first period with? I don't think there's been any goal this. Maybe one goal this period, but Boulder's been holding them back. Now we have Ninus in the middle with Henry Ing. Ref in front of the other player I can't see, probably Connor. Yep, Connor. And then we have Lincoln, who's now guarding the net. Littleton decides just to ram into the net. Logan is also on D. They have to put that net back on before we can do a face-off here. Nice. Thank you, ref. He's pulling it outside of the zone. Giving Boulder a little bit of a break here. Linus in the middle. He's got Henry Ing in with him. All three Henrys on the ice right now. And Logan and Lincoln now on the defensive. Got to watch this guy. He's going to pass it across. Oh, not again. Another top shelf corner shot up and over Henry. That's been like their go-to thing. So Hawks go up 7-0. 5 minutes left in the second. Come on, boys. You got this. Don't be discouraged. It's really hard when you're not evenly matched, but hey, Boulder is skating really fast. They're working on their defensive. So that's good. Their defensive play. I tell you, it's a challenge for them on defense with the Hawks. We now have it in the corner. Henry Ninus trying to get a stick on that. Puck gets knocked back around. And Logan putting the pressure on there. And Lincoln popping it up ahead of the way to Evan, I think. Who's down there? Henry Ing. Nice. Good job, Lincoln, on D. Helping Henry out there at goal. Holding off these Hawks players a little bit. Where did it go? Let's see. It's behind the net. Did not go in. Yay. All right. Top line out with Avery in the middle. Soren, D-Rock. Trying to see who's on D right now. Cooper and Lucas, I think. Nope. Yes, Lucas. Okay. That's who we got on the ice. D-Rock putting on some pressure there. Cooper now with it. Passes it down behind the net. Big bounce pass trying to get around to Soren. Littleton scoops it up there. We have D-Rock losing his stick there, and Lucas were in on that. Lucas trying, but despite his best efforts there, Littleton takes the rebound shot and puts it in. Open net. 8-0 Hawks. 3:35 left in the second. Keeping this lineup in the mix, but we switched out the D now. We've got Elliott and Xavier. And Elliott catches that in front of the net. Oh, tries to skate it out. Littleton claps him from the front. And it gets around to Xavier. Xavier crossing it out. Thank goodness. Littleton comes back with a full line up front. Off the pads of Henry Brock was that shot. They take it around, try and pass it across. Soren manages to get it out. A Hawks goes flying. Looks like he was going to charge at one of our players, but instead decides to go back and get his stick. Decides penalty is not worth it. Nice pass. Gentle little scooch out of the zone. That puck was, I'm not sure if that was off Littleton or us, but gave us a little breather there for a second. Hawks take it back. Now we're in the corner with it where I can't see. I know Elliott's in there. Avery. Yep, take it, Elliott. Passes that up to Luke. Littleton takes a snipe from behind. Now it's one-on-one action and up and in with the cross pass. Actually, it was actually 2-on-1. Elliott was trying to get back there. Littleton just had an advantage there with a 2-on-1 breakaway. And up and in it goes with the pass across. 9-0. Be nice if we could get at least one goal on the board and not have the bathroom stink blowing on us. It smells like sewage up here. It really does. So gross. It's about all I could think about. Try to watch the play, but it stinks really bad. And it's not me. I took a shower before the game, so we're all good there. All right. Staying back on D smartly is Lincoln, because now it's like a 3-on-1. They're going to call off sides there. Asher's in the mix along with Evan. We've got Luke Franklin in there. Oh, but now we're switching them out. So let me say who else is going to be on the ice. All those guys I just said are sitting down. Lucas back in with Cooper on D. Ninus in the middle. And he's got Ing and I believe Connor. Yep, Connor with him. That's the usual lineup there. Oh, yeah, nice stick save and deflection there. Ref almost stopped it at the blue line. Thank goodness it went past as he lifted his skate. Now Nine is skating for it. Trying to stay on the puck. Pushed down by two Hawks players. Now Henry Ing fighting for it, and Connor trying to work it around in front. Henry Ing with it. It's pushed up on the boards. No one's in the center for it if it does get out. Pop loose. Oh my gosh, that smells so bad. It's making me sick. It's worse than hockey smell. 10 times worse. All right, Connor has it under his feet. Didn't see it. Now Henry Ing and Connor fighting back there. Puck is loose. Get off of. Boy, that Littleton player had Henry Ing in a head hold there. Headlock. Refs didn't call that. I think they're calling it offsides now, though. Or is it a penalty? I couldn't see. It was out of my vision. Yeah, you don't need to cheer for the Hawks, chick. He's a little kid. Let's go, Hawks! Yeah, they're doing just fine. 9-0 lead with 1 minute left to play in the second. .46 seconds left. Practicing my mouth breathing. There's D-Rock and Xavier and Elliott. Slowing it down so that Brock can cover it up. 36.9 seconds left. We're counting the points of seconds here, people. Trying to get to the second break. Why don't we just play 5-on-3 the rest of the game just for funsies? They'll do that for us. We'll probably still get a few goals. It's not that we're bad. It's just that they're extra good. Oh, man. Pushed down on the ice backwards. Is that Xavier? Yeah. Poor kid. Now Avery has it. He has Soren and D-Rock with him. Whistle blew when White touched it. And everyone in the box. Let's see what the ref said it was, because I couldn't see. Tripping. Boulder's going to have an advantage for the last 20 seconds of the period and going into the third, which will be nice. We got Avery, D-Rock, Soren, Logan, and Lincoln. And they're putting Connor in there. Hold the goalie, so we have 6 on. No! Guys, do not. No. Okay, shot wide on the open net. Thank goodness. Oh, but they shoots it across one-handed and gets it in. Are you kidding me? Does that mean their player gets on the box too now? That's if we would shoot it and get it in, right? They still have to sit for a couple minutes. Are you kidding me? 10-0, and now we're putting Brock back out. It was a good attempt, guys. Not much you can do about that. Except not let him hit the puck. Still 5-on-4 now with the goalie back in. 10-0. We gave him that nice little goal there on the open net. Buzzer finally ringing. As we start the third period, we will have a minute 41 advantage. With Littleton in the box still. I wonder if the Littleton fans ever just get bored. Another blowout. I want to see the Hawks play NoCo. I think that would be a matchup. None other. Really? Well, NoCo would at least hold their own with them and give them a real run for their money. I don't know what Roger's telling them, but Roger's on the ice and they're all sitting on the bench. Taking a breather, I think, resting their legs. It's tough when you're down by this much, and you knew it was going to be kind of a blowout game going into it. It's tough to keep your mental focus in the game and not be discouraged. Yeah, these boys get a class now on mental health in the game and everything, so they have their little mental health instruction. Hopefully they can stay fired up here in the third as it gets underway. 16:01 on the clock. See that? Giving us an extra second of play. Fantastic. We have a minute 41 of 5-on-4 action here with the power play. Cooper has the puck. He's going to knock it back deep. He's going to hang back, though, because these Littleton Hawks like to scooch past our defense and have little cherry pickers going on, which they do now. It's going to be a 2-on-1 defensive situation. They shoot, and it goes up high off the glass. Cooper has it, gets it over to Luke. Luke's going to take it across the blue line. Oh, Asher was over there first, though, unfortunately. So it's an offsides. We had the action going. Let's see if we can get it back going with Evan in the middle. We got Asher, Lucas, Super Coop, and Luke out there. Come on. Yes, nice. Lucas keeping it in, sorry. Luke and Lucas are out there right now. It's going to be tricky for me. Just don't put Lincoln out there, then I'll get really mixed up. All right, Super Coop. Let's see. Yep, Cooper has it. He hits up Evan. Just gets past him. Hawks really good at switching directions to throw the man off the puck on defense. Luke had the puck, got sniped up from behind. That's another thing Littleton's really good at, is coming from behind, taking the puck away. Lucas putting on the pressure. Now Cooper. And number 9 has it from the Hawks, passing it. Shot wide. And a little whiffer shot there. So Boulder gets it back. Nice pass. A little dangerous there, but over to Luke Franklin. They're going to sit out. Henry Ninus came in. Henry Ing, Connor, Lincoln, and Logan on defense right now. There's the other L, Logan. Lincoln, Logan, Lucas. Just put them all in. All right. Connor has it. He skates it over the line. Doesn't have anyone there to help him out, but now Henry Ing came in and... Oh, shoot. Huge cross pass. Oh, wow. Littleton was going to pop that up high in the corner again. They go up too high, and it hits the boards. Thank you, Lord. Now it's in the corner. Defense, passing it across. Oh, good Lord. That same move. They're wicked, passing in front of the net, looking for the open hole, and they do it over and over. And our defense needs to push them out of the crease. They are not pushing them out of the crease, Todd. They are not. They need to go in there and shove them with their sticks. Push them out of that spot where they can just shoot on the open net over and over and over. Okay, well now Boulder knows what they have to practice. Crossing in front of the net and shooting it in the open hole. Yeah. I don't know what the heck. Okay, D-Rock has it. Gets it over to Soren. Soren trying to cross to the middle. Looking for Avery, but he was back toward the red line, so pass to the Littleton Hawks basically is what that kind of had to be. All right, puck knocked loose. Avery going for it. Now D-Rock. Oh, yes, Xavier slowing it down there. Oh, my gosh. I think it's that same kid. He has that shot perfected up top corner. So this is like their 12th goal, I think, but they're capping it at 10 on the board. Yeah, 12. We're keeping the official score here, sadly, but on the board it still shows 10 to nothing because they're being nice to us. 13 minutes left in the third. Please end the misery, guys. Just put one in if you can. Soren with it off the face-off. It's knocked back to Cooper. Cooper back along the boards to Soren. It's tangled up with a Hawks player. Lily taps it out. D-Rock putting on pressure there. It's all the way down for an icing. Boulder has a chance to round it up in front of their offensive goal here. Trying to make something happen. Evans out now. Lucas and Luke. It's like Asher's in there, and so is Supercoop. Batted down out of the air by Luke Franklin. Gets it all the way to the goalie who has to glove that one. We're going to have another face-off here. And they're letting the clock run. Thank you. Clock running. Goals capped at 10, even though there's 12. Lucas, nice job on the D. Keeping it in was Asher. Luke Franklin now, also putting pressure on to keep it in. And, oh, man. Almost a one-on attempt there by Littleton. Just had it on the backside of his stick facing the wrong way. He's going to shoot it now off the pads of Brock. Littleton out to the top corner here. Net gets knocked off, so the whistle blew. Action stopped here. Clock still running. We're going to get this game done with. Boulder, you need to get it one on the board. Just one. Linus's line coming in. Logan, Lincoln, Henry Ing, and Connor. Oh, clear it out of there, guys. It was like 1-on-4. Littleton, lone man, working it all the way into the net there. Rob loving it. I don't even know how many top shelf corner goals they had. And then the other goals that they had were crossing right in front of the crease, one to the next, and popping it in. They're not getting pushed out. They got to get pushed out of the crease. See, there was a whistle blew just now, and the net put back on, but there was a Littleton player right behind Henry. And what they do is they just scooch it across to that player, and he knocks it in, or he pops it up across in the corner. Like, you gotta watch those backdoors and cherry pickers. Okay, Ninus gets back to Lincoln. He tries to push it forward. Now Henry and Connor. Connor taking a shot long from the blue line. Just getting it in the zone. Well, spread out, guys. You do need some people over on the other side. Logan knew that. He cleared back over to his spot. Nice. Good stop there by Lincoln. And now Logan keeping it from the net. Logan and Lincoln tag team in there. Henry Ing to Connor. Oh, hold on to that sucker. Now clearing it was Logan. Ninus has it. Gets it across to Soren. Soren taking it in. Soren with a nice hard shot. Oh, no one there for the rebound. Connor almost made it. But Littleton scooped it up, and they're clearing the zone again. We have Elliott on D, and Avery's back there helping him out. Just to be another man there. Elliott's skating it forward. He's like, I'm done with this. Let's do something, guys. It's offsides. Soren and Cooper, I think, having a little run. No, that was Connor. Sorry. Soren and Connor bumping into each other there. Connor's going to take a seat. He bumps into Elliott as he goes. All right. We've got Xavier and Elliott on D. D-Rock, Soren, and Avery up top. Xavier knocks it in deep behind the net. Avery skating down. It's backhanded the other way by Littleton. They clear the zone. Gets to Xavier. Nice work. Oh, Xavier had some nice stick work there. Not sure what that was. I think ref blew the whistle unintentionally. He's saying it's my fault, my fault. And the other ref's calling to put it closer to Boulder's scoring zone. Kind of where we started with this line when they came out. Avery pops it back hard. Xavier's going to scoop it up, get it over to Elliott. There's a Littleton player that almost intercepted that right in front of the net. Off the stick of D-Rock. No ice because it's fast. Avery and D-Rock trying to get it back there. Littleton just passing it across, out of our reach. Stinks so bad. Oh, nice block by Elliott with his body there on that shot. Avery clearing the zone with it. But maybe not. Now it's out. This line's skating fast to get off. At least the forwards are. Soren staying out there to put the pressure on. Elliott's going to take that behind the net. Littleton not really putting too much pressure on him right now. 7 minutes left to go as the clock runs in the third. Still 12. Was it 12 or 13 now? I don't know. Still 12. Littleton not being able to score too much in this period so far. Might get a chance. No, they're going to prop. Oh, good. Yes. Littleton just got ahead of themselves on that pass. Nice shot there by Cooper. Deflected wide, unfortunately. Littleton has it around behind. There's Asher putting some stick pressure on there. Little bump draft by I think that was Evan. Evan's going to skate off here. Cooper and Lucas out. Ninus coming in. Ninus with the puck. Gets it over to Cooper. Cooper looking for Asher. He's going to hit up Luke in the middle instead. Luke gets it in deep. Henry has to chase it down. Under 6 minutes now left to play. Still feel like it's been a stop clock this period. It seems to be going forever. Oh, Henry Ing. So close. The shot just goes wide. He really worked to get that one in at the corner. Didn't work. Oh, shoot. Boulder unable to keep it in. Connor almost had that. Middleton's going to hit it right into Henry's glove. Thank you. Good job, Henry. So much pressure on our goalie this game. Very frustrating when those ones keep sailing into the top corner. Not even sailing. Some are so fast. It's like, dang. Boulder getting a taste of playing a level or two higher than their current capabilities, and that's all right. It's pushing us to do good things and work hard here. Connor and Lincoln putting on the pressure now. Henry Ninus. Back to Lincoln, who got it over to Logan. Logan pushing it forward. Looking for Henry Ing. Now Lincoln. Lincoln's taking his time. Nobody very far ahead. Too fast to. A little back and forth action between Logan and Henry Ing. Lincoln and Henry Ing. Yes! Oh, best chance was right there. Oh, Henry Ninus. Hard shot in front of the net. Oh, that was painful. I wish that one would have gone in. All right. Boulder coming out with that behind the net. Oh, Littleton, one on. And goal number 13. One Littleton player against about 3 or 4 Boulder players. He intercepts the pass, spins around, pops it in. Much to our chagrin. Boy, you know, if I start rhyming, it's really bad.
Wait, missed that goal.
Oh, well, All he did was a spinaroo. He intercepted the pass, spun around, shot it, and it went in. So Soren going for it behind the net. Now with the pressure is Avery. Littleton gets it out. Xavier now. Not able to get around this number 9 player. Tried to scoot it in through the 5-hole. Brock thwarted that effort. Xavier with the puck. He gets it down, looking for D-Rock. Soren, Elliott. Elliott now going for it in the corner. Soren has it. Trying to knock it loose there. Clear the zone. Oh, Littleton good at holding on to it, looking like they're going to shoot, but then passing it to a man in front. Now Elliott over to D-Rock. Through the foot of Hawks player over to Avery, and off the stick of Xavier. Oh, nice save there by Henry Brock. Another shot going up, deflected by Brock. Over to the other side. D-Rock trying to poke it out of the zone. Gets knocked back down to Xavier. And Soren has it. He clears the zone with it. It's him on basically the whole Littleton team as we go for a line change. Elliott and Xavier staying in on D. Flying in there for the puck is Luke Franklin. Gets knocked way back. Asher has it. Well, it's an offsides call, I believe. 13 goals so far for Littleton. None for Boulder, unfortunately. Clock is running. Minute 45 left. We'll end the misery, folks. These boys have a fun event coming up tomorrow morning. They have a team building event with the Denver Fire Department. They're going to go to a training grounds, and they are going to be doing all of the hard training things that the firefighters do. In fact, they're supposed to bring an extra change of clothing in case they get wet from the fire hose. So it sounds like it's going to be a lot of fun. I know they're going to climb the 100-something foot ladder, and yeah, they're separated out onto teams of 4, so they're going to be doing challenges, I think, and probably running stairs and all sorts of fun stuff. So we'll have something to say about that next broadcast. I'm looking forward to it. It'll be fun to watch them do that. And just a shout out to Asher's mom, Christy Africano, for putting that together. She had the connections and made it happen, so we're grateful to her for setting up that event. 28 seconds left here to play, folks. Shot up high and over. Cooper and Asher going for the puck. Cooper with a nice slam on the boards there. Just takes some player out. Now Asher has it. Clearing the zone. Should have kept it, though, and passed it, but what can you do with 6 seconds left now? Shoot it, Cooper. Shoot it, Asher. 2-1. Buzz. All right. Well, that's the game, folks. 13-0 shutout. Victory for the Littleton Hawks. Boulder coming out empty-handed, but toughly fought. It's all right, boys. All right. Here's the handshake lineup. And away they go. Thanks for joining us to watch your 14AA Boulder Rough Riders. Tough loss, but we kind of knew it was coming because we knew how good this team was. How they're like a couple levels above AAA for sure, AAA level. And they're the number 1 team in our division, so we played